Welcome back, everybody. I apologize if I said that was going to be a short break. Because it really wasn't. But your patience has been rewarded as we go into our second and final series of the night, Redirect versus Valkyrie Knights. We've seen Redirect play. I would forgive you if you can't remember seeing them play. It feels like an eternity ago. But we have seen them play, trust me. But the team that we have yet to see play are the Valkyrie Knights. So, what can you tell us about their team, Edgy?
Well, very mechanical team coming up. It depends what they're going to go with the roster, but I suspect that Jushu will be playing. Well, I've scrimmed him before a few times. Jushu is a very mechanical player. Obviously, comp clip here, so does a lot of. He's got great mechanics to do that for a few high level teams in that as well. As well as Peachy Boy being a really solid player himself, so it will definitely be a different challenge for Redirect this time. I suspect he'll be a lot slower than the last series as well. A bit more, not grounded, but players taking the time, going for some aerial plays instead of maybe banging the ball as much as it did, and we saw in that last series against Visionary.
So more methodical, more playmaking, more setups, and hopefully more clean finishes.
Yep, hopefully a few double flip resets. You never know what you're gonna see. Hopefully,
I'm excited. You've gotten me hyped for this.
I've said it all
You've gotten me
hyped. It'll be
hyped.
a good series now. I've set it up for disaster now. Hopefully, I'm not cursing this at all.
Yeah, no pressure.
But yeah, I expect it to be, it'll be a very mechanical series in my opinion. And then we also saw that what's his name now? Who isn't playing for us this series? I forgot. I've blanked here.
Moggs, I believe.
Moggs. Yeah, Moggs is not playing this series.
Hold on. It was Moggs. I was right.
We got it.
It was like an hour ago that we were informed of this. It's run out of my brain.
There he is in the chat. Moggy is not playing. Moggs is not playing. We have got Rain coming in for him. So yeah, we'll have to see how this goes. Rain also being a higher DSM player, we'll see what he has to offer to the table. But I thought you were very good last game, Moggy. So great to see you in the chat. Hopefully you enjoy this one. And here we go into the hype chamber.
Into the hype chamber we go. Valkyrie versus Redirect. First map of the series coming right up. Where are we gonna go? I'm presuming
Manfield Knight. Yeah, there we go.
There we go, Manfield Knight. Wow, it's almost as if there's set map rotations.
Imagine. Who would have thought?
Who would have thought?
Well, good to see Moggs showing his support in the chat though. It's going to bring those good vibes off the bat as we get set. It was, looking to be a very good series.
Yeah, I'm very curious to see how Rain interacts with the various players of Redirect. We haven't seen him play yet, but Peachy Boy going immediately into the air, Spoods and Rain just making sure that they're getting up there.
Yeah, I've just seen Jushu is not playing, so I was hyping him up, but he's not on the field at the minute. But Minty is his replacement that, I know is also a very mechanical player, so it looks like for like, so, it's not too much of a hindrance there, as they do get it.
Go for a double tap, but Minty's there to disrupt that set play. Rain goes for another one, but Genzo there to tap it away.
Yeah, all good. A little bit of an internet hiccup, but it seemed to be all, as I said in chat. But yeah, as I said, I feel like this game could be a little bit of a battle of mechanics. That's what I've seemed to think from seeing the players out on the field and seeing how the first game went. But I hope it surprises me. Maybe it won't be. Maybe it'll be speedy like the first game. We never know. But it's certainly setting itself up to be a very good game at the start of this ERS season.
Yeah, perhaps so. We're going to see Genzo taking it up the right side of the field now, taking it into the Redirect half, gets knocked away. Minty, though, keeps the pressure up for the Valkyrie Knights. Clarky tries to get it out, but Peachy Boy is once again there to keep the pressure up.
Rain passing
with the clear.
It's gone in the middle to Clarky there. Tries to get past Spoods, but he can't quite make contact.
There's boost available here for Redirect. They could set up something big if Valkyrie aren't able to get the clear out, but Valkyrie are able to do just that. Rain knocks it back forward. Clarky tries to get a touch on it, but it eventually ends up going to Genzo. The shot just about saved by Peachy Boy.
Yeah, looking to pile on the pressure now, as they did in this first series now. Seems they've adopted that playstyle, but now he's been caught out. Peachy Boy may have an open net if Spoos can't get past it. Spoos almost gets it out, but Peachy Boy just dominates him on that 50. A little bit of a defensive mishap, maybe. Spoos coming a bit too far up. But so far, so not too bad for redirects, but that's just an unlucky goal to concede.
Yeah, I mean, it's a recurring theme for redirects, you know. They play very, very risky, and sometimes they just don't have their third man rotating back quite enough, and that can often result in goals for an opportunistic team like the Valkyrie Knights. Yeah,
definitely a theme, and when you're playing this really aggressive playstyle, you do get caught out on defense, you know, a few times a game at least, and that's just how it comes. You know, it's not always individual errors. Sometimes that's just, you know, throwing 2 men upfield can leave you in dangerous positions, as Genzo just showed us there. But it's a great clear out from redirect, and now Rain will try and pass it into the midfield.
Goes to the center of the field, but Minty's there to clear it out. Peachy Boy looking to take it off the wall, but Rain is there. Goes for the beggar boost pack. Unfortunately, Minty wins that 50-50. Clarky goes for a knock forward. Rain there, knocks it up. Off the backboard, Spoods!
Close. Yeah, still kind of trying to take control of the game and redirect. They're kind of getting caught out a little bit less, you know, maybe using their rotation as a bit more of a solid rotation and not, you know, overextending maybe as they were in the first minute or so. But now they're coming into this last 1 minute, well, 1.5 minutes. They might have to adopt that playstyle yet again, as they are desperate for a goal right now, as Rain pops one on net, but Mini just clears out.
I mean, Valkyrie can afford to park the bus here. They can afford to play uber defensive because all they need is a 1-goal lead. But Spoods is looking to teach that. Doesn't quite get the touch in the air, and as such gives up a lot of boost in the Valkyrie Knights half. They are able to recover. Peachy Boy now has the most boost. What will they be able to do with it? Unfortunately, the pass just doesn't quite find him.
Yeah, it's starting to become very even. A little bit of a stalemate in the midfield, but both teams are still getting those attacks on. It's unlucky that Spoods could not get that touch and that last attack, the other half of the field. But now it seems to be Valkyrie Knights trying to pile on that pressure yet again and give themselves a little bit of a cushion in the series. However, Rain is coming forward right now, tries to get into the midfield. There's a miss by Peachy Boy, and it just got Clarky's there, but he's just bounced over him.
Clarky, that's very unfortunate to not be able to get that section. Words fail me apparently. Rain able to clear this away. Gecko trying to keep it in there. Half Genzo, or rather I should say Rain continuing to try to play that defensive role and keep the ball out of the redirect half. 15 seconds remaining now, and Valkyrie Knights still have the lead.
Spoods, so close from Spoods there, just hitting the crossbar, and now it's the 8 seconds left. Valkyrie Knights just going to look to dictate this. Minty with a flip reset, gets one over, it's in the midfield. Can Peachy Boy dispatch? No, he can't. Rain's there. If Rain is going to try and get into the midfield now, it's going down, but Spoods keeps it up. Can he get into the midfield again?
They want to keep this up as long as possible.
Minty with the, and he's going to pop it back into the midfield. What can we do here? There's a bomb.
Boost is available.
Minty should let this drop. Oh no, he's not. He's kept playing. Like he has.
Going for a bit of a flex.
Go down. Yeah. That's an unlucky game there. You know, Valkyrie Knights defending very well towards the last part of that game when we were trying to pile on that pressure to get the goal. And they also got a few good attacks themselves as well as that.
Yeah, Valkyrie Knights have been very opportunistic, and the fact that they were able to keep up with the redirect playstyle of just constant aggression speaks volumes to just how they play as a team. Very kind of passive, but, you know, if you let your guard down for 1 second, they're going to find the back of the net, and that's exactly what they do there.
Yeah, well, as you said, they were very opportunistic in that game. You know, they kind of let us, you know, attack and use our play style, but then they just took their chances. You know, the one chance where, you know, Spoods was caught a bit too far up, they just countered it, and Peachy Boy got a good 50 on the goal line, caught Spoods out of position, and that was their goal, and that's just game finish because they defended very well as well. So, you know, probably got to look to exploit their defense a little bit more, put it in awkward places for them, and I'm sure we can come up with a few goals this game.
We were down by a game in that first series, so it's still all to play for Redirect as we head into game number 2.
We're gonna have to show that character again in this game that we did in that first series. You know, keep the morale high, and you know, maybe we'll even get a redo. You know, hopefully we do. But you know, we'll have to see how we do. Instant reaction now, hopefully, as Rain tries to put that forward, but I think Minty will meet that. Yeah, does.
Yeah, does well to meet that there. Peachy Boy keeps it up in the air as well to carry it over into the redirect half. Now Spoods with very limited boost trying to set up a play. Rain able to knock it forward.
did well to create that attack there, unlimited boost. Even though it's, they've got it cleared out. It was a good little play there, but Valkyrie Knights did manage to defend that quite well. There's a miss on the corner there, but we do manage to get it out, but Genzo will meet it yet again into our corner.
Valkyrie playing incredibly well. Rain able to knock it forward. Minty takes it up, but Clarky is there with the aerial 50. Genzo gets on the end of it just in time to avoid a goal.
Little team bump there, which kind of displaced.
Speak of the devil!
And then Spoos will dispatch. There's a real misplay on the side of Valkyrie Knights there as Peachy Boy does just get a team bump onto Genzo, unfortunately for them, and Spoos will put that away, no problem. And that's 1-0. That's 1-0 redirect. Simple as. Little misplay, and we counter it. It's well played.
Yep, I mean, that's how the goals are being scored. It seems like, the way that the enemy team plays for whatever game redirect is in, they'll mirror it and sort of, I guess, redirect the play style back at them and see how they deal with it. And it seems to be going quite well for them.
Yeah, definitely, and especially in this master tier where the players, already high level. There's no room for error, basically. You make one little mistake like that, a team bump, and it falls into the middle. You're gonna get scored on 10 times out of 10 with these players that are so high level. But we'll take that. We take those, and now we've just got to build on it. Hopefully, get our cushion, or just hold out on defense now.
Very nicely done there. Spoods able to defend that touchdown from Peachy Boy. Spoods knocks it into the center. Valkyrie Knights player finds it. Peachy Boy takes it down, but Clarky there with the dribble, there with the flick, there with the crossbar, hits Rain with the follow-up and just about gets it in.
What a play on the side of Clarky here. Flicks it onto the backboard. He's so unlucky not to get the touch, but Rain will put that away with a great shot, bar down, and it bounces right in, fortunately for redirect. But on the 3-minute mark with a 2-goal cushion, it's looking like a very good game. Oh, redirect here.
Going very aggressive in this first kickoff. Genzo just able to take it off the wall. Runs out of boost before he can get it as far as he can, though, and Rain knocks it back, but Peachy Boy has the boost to be able to compensate.
Yep, here's Rain again now. Hitting the ball quite a lot in this game. It's been the dictator of what's happened on the offensive for redirect so far. Spoons tries getting the shot on, but Genzo will get the save. Now it drops to Clarky. Can he get a redirect out off the back ball? Will he get the double? No, he can't. Falls in the middle, but Rain will boom that out. Great clearance from Rain. Doing a really good, solid performance so far, but Spoons does miss that. Genzo flicks it up.
Yeah. It's quite a big attack there from Valkyrie Knights. Only the most far back player was on the halfway line, so they really want this as much as possible. Minty goes for the shots. Genzo's there with the follow-up. Clarky, the saves.
Clarky, that is so clutch. Wow, he's the saviour for this team right now, and he keeps their 2-0 advantage through a wonder save. 2 wonder saves, actually. Wow. Clarky has kept us in this now and kept us in the running to win this game.
Ridiculous play there from Clarky.
And now it will drop to orange side.
Genzo!
Oh, what a shot from Genzo. Great play from Valkyrie Knights here. Playing the infield pass, Peachy Boy to Minty. Minty plays that pass infield, and Genzo just meets it with a perfect drop shot down. Bar down. You're not stopping that, whoever you are.
That touch from Minty is incredibly hard to find. I personally, just didn't know that would work, honestly.
Totally throws the defense off guard. It was, great attack from Valkyrie Knights, and that is dangerous there. We have to be aware of the threat now that they can use those passing plays, but so can we. We've caught them off guard. Might be an open net, but Peachy Boy does get there. Great passing play now from redirect. Showing that both offenses can do, just as better than each other.
Peachy Boy takes it up. Has the boost to air dribble it, but Rain wins that 50-50, takes it off the backboard. Is there a follow-up? Clarky the follow-up. Spoots the second follow-up.
Brilliant. Great play from Spoots. But this is the game, the series before coming out, how we were playing that game. It's just unlimited pressure. They can't deal with it. And that's going to be a goal 10 times out of 10. Obviously, it's Spoots picking himself in that position, as he has already done many times. And he dispatches.
Incredibly well done there. That's the one time that a triple commit works out, is when you've got Valkyrie Knights on the back foot and scrambling to keep the ball out of the net. Having that third player there is just that unexpected X factor that enables you to clutch out that goal. Yeah,
they've done it so well in both the series thus far. just piling on the pressure. You know, all 3 Valkyrie Knights players were all in the same position in that goal. You just hit it away from them, make them do an awkward 50. You're going to get the ball back, and you're going to get an open net like that. You know, we've done it so well, just piling the pressure on the other team, making them, you know, forcing them into awkward positions, and they can't deal with it. Even these, like, mechanical players. Now here's Rain, trying to get a pinch into the center, but Genzo will meet that.
Genzo meets it well, but again, Valkyrie Knights still trying to play it out of their own half, and Redirect are so good at keeping the impetus on Valkyrie Knights to react. 10 seconds remaining. Game 2, going the way of Redirect.
Yeah, brilliant performance. As well, going that goal down in the game, you know, it's just showing the reaction, you know, going the game down. It happened in the first game, now it's happened again. It's showing great character and getting through the game and keeping going, keeping that morale high, as I've been saying over and over again. It's the biggest thing for a team to, you know, use, and they've just shown it so well with getting those team plays, you know, showing what they're about, really, and getting tied in the series now.
I mean, as you said, you know, it's been a lot more assist-oriented, this game, just due to the kinds of players that are there. And I think Rain has had, like, quite an impact on that kind of play style, because he's been very defensively solid and very good at keeping the ball out of Redirect's half. And I think that's rather commendable.
Yeah, it works very well, I think, with Rain slotting in as that solid third man, and then it's allowing Spoos, you know, to go and, you know, clean up, I guess, with the pressure coming in. And, you know, it's working well so far. And, you know, I hope it continues into this game, because, you know, the more mechanical side of Valkyrie Knights, their playstyle, just can't cope with it. They're just, you know, Rain's really marshalling their attacking, you know, players, but here is Genzo trying to go for one now.
Yeah, tries to get the double tap, but again, Rain is there to deny the backboard bounce. Spoods there with the save as well. Keeps it out of the nets as Peachy Boy goes for the shots, but Spoods goes for another. Genzo tips it away, and Peachy Boy's there to collect.
Yeah, well, now Valkyrie Knight's going on the attack, but, you know, Rain, yet again, he's getting those clears out. Maybe he'll get another here, he does. Little double commit, but it actually works out in the end. Does drop to Genzo, though. Let's see what he can do with this play.
Goes up in the air, has a lot of boost to work with, tries to take it across, but there's no members of Valkyrie Knights there to be able to knock it into that goal. Both rotating a similar way, and I think that was just a miscommunication.
Yeah, flip reset there from Genzo, really showing that, you know, the mechanics that can come out from this team. I was trying to drop shot, but Rain is there yet again. How many times have I said his name? What a performance he's having in this series. And then he's there again after Peachy Boy's, you know, play. There's a pinch into our own net. That is unfortunate. It was a great challenge from Minty. I think it could have pinched off our own player here. 121 kilometers per hour.
I want to take a look, see.
Yeah, taking a touch there off Rain, I think, which is very unfortunate for us. But I'm sure we can get back into this after that. You know, slightly unfortunate goal for Redirect. But, you know, Valkyrie Knights will be really happy with getting that early goal now.
Yeah, it's great creativity. I mean, intentional or not, to be able to pinch it off a player like that, especially someone who's wanting to knock it away. But now Rain finds the demo, but does lose out on the 50-50 for it. Minty takes the ball into the center. Clarky takes it away from the goal. Peachy Boy up in the air. Nobody there in the center, unfortunately, as Rain gets the clear.
It's kind of opening up now, this game. I feel like it could go either way now. This next goal is very important in this game. And there we go.
There it is.
Rain. There it is. I guess it's not a cast of curse, it's a cast of blessing from me. So there we go. Rain snipes that in, and it's a tied game. We'll take that.
Yeah, Peachy Boy just didn't have the boost to be able to save that shot. As you saw, he was like on 17, and that's just not enough to be able to get up to max speed. 1-1 now, a little under 3.5 minutes to go.
Yeah, another thing that I picked up on us doing in this game, as well as those great passes, catching them off guard, is really draining the Valkyrie Knights boost here. And we're taking a lot away from them, which is, you know, they're leaving him in awkward positions, and, you know, as shown there, Rain capitalizes, and Peachy Boy didn't have enough boost to get to it.
Yep. I mean, boost control is one of the most fundamental aspects of Rocket League Esports in a coordinated setting. If you're able to starve the other team of all of their boost and they just don't have the ability to make plays, sure, you have possession, but possession minus boost equals no goals.
Another science equation for us there. I'm not the biggest fan of, but, you know, we'll take it. We'll take it. There's Peachy Boy off his own backboard. He's working with limited boost again here, Peachy Boy. Tries to get past Clarky, but Clarky will intercept. And now it's going to be met by Minty. And it slotted it back into the redirect back half.
Yeah, Rain takes it up off the ceiling. Minty is doing very well on that backboard to keep the impetus on redirect to react.
Yeah.
The Spoods knocks it into the corner. Rain knocks it off the backboard. Minty there to take it forward into the arms of Genzo, sorry. I don't know why the name is so difficult for me to say.
It's been a few times for Genzo, hasn't it, unfortunately?
I know. I can only apologise.
There's Rain now knocking it onto the backboard. Minty will get a touch out. He's been good at relieving the pressure so far. But, seems to have been a double commit, a bit of maybe miscommunication there, and it will knock back to Peachy Boy. We'll knock it back into our half. But unfortunately for him, it goes straight to Rain, who's meeting all of their clearances so far this game. What a game.
Yeah, Minty has to use all the boost to get it into the half. It's an open net! Spoods is taking it up in the air! And it bounces off of Genzo, but Spoods is there to react.
Yeah, great work here from Spoods. You know, he's backflipped on. He's seen they're out of position, and he gets it under the player. You can see if he goes for a low 50 here, he's going to score. He's nailed on to score if he goes low because he's seen Genzo going high. He can just knock it off the bottom of his cart, and that's 2-1.
Very nicely done from redirect. Minute 35 remaining. And they have the lead to work with.
Now Rain putting him back into his own corner. Minty following him, but Rain can just clear that out, as he's done so far. Spoods on low boost here. He's going to try and retreat, get this corner boost, but it's not there. Spoods has kind of been left in awkward position. It's infield to Genzo, but unfortunately Peachy Boy blocks his own teammates' attack there. Now it's Minty in the air, looking for a flip reset, maybe. Can he get it? Yes, he
Looks
can.
For the flip reset.
The oh! Just out there from Minty. Unfortunate for him.
Yeah. Clarky did very well to save that, I think. He was able to read the flip reset and where it was going. And, I mean, as cool as the flip reset was, he just didn't have the boost to be able to capitalize off of it properly.
No, yeah.
It's a great demo onto Rain.
Yeah, no, if he had a slightly bit more boost, he would have probably got more power on that flip reset, got it towards the goal. Maybe, probably scored off that. It was just great work from Clarky on the goal line to scramble back. But there's a shot, and Spoods can get it off his own line. Now Peachy Boy up. Doesn't get a touch he wanted, though.
Clarky able to put it forward, but sacrifices the boost for it. Now Spoods keeping it on the floor. Rain goes all the way up for it. Tries to knock it off the backboard. Peachy Boy is there. Spoods with the follow-up. Unfortunately knocks it back into the own half, but Clarky is there. Rotated back just to cover for it.
It's an awkward bounce, but Rain does meet it. 0 boost for Rain. He's just going to try and keep that there, but he cannot fend off Minty, who has thankfully sent it back into Clarky, but that's not a great clearance, but Spoods can meet it. And it's all to do now for Valkyrie Knights. Can they capitalise off this attack? There's Minty.
Is there a second goal?
Off Spoods.
Ooh.
Great clearance from Spoods to relieve that pressure and just send it cannoning down into that, goal line. Overall, great performance from Redirect again. Doing well to, force Valkyrie Knights into those, silly mistakes, basically. Running out of boost, just giving the ball away, and great work from Spoods as well to just capitalise on the 50 attempts from Valkyrie Knights.
Yeah, I definitely think the addition of Rain has sort of patched up all of the holes in the defense that Visionary were taking advantage of in the first series. We're able to get like a 3-0 up in like 2 minutes. And Rain has just been there, defensively solid all the time, rotating well to cover, able to clear.
Yeah, he's been he's been a really solid rock for Redirect. He's just kept that rotation, played that third man role perfectly, and Valkyrie Knights can't get through. They just can't get past Rain. He's unstoppable at the minute, and this is match point for Redirect now.
That it is. As it goes up for it. Down now. Rain goes for the shot off the backboard, but Spoods!
Wow.
I'm beginning to notice a theme here.
Well, I would like to know how many Spoods has scored tonight, because he has been the main talisman. Clearly. Great touch by Rain onto the backboard. And who else would it be than Spoods to just clean it up and finish that?
Yeah, Spoods has just been playing fantastically to be able to capitalize on these opportunities that Redirect have been setting up for him. Absolute clinic being put on by the finishing deity.
go. There's Clark and Spoons in an awkward position. Peachy Boy does come on top of that 50. We cannot get it past Rain again. You know, I'm getting tired of saying Rain. Can someone else play good defense, please? Like, you know, you can't put it all on him, guys. He's gonna run out of time.
He is eventually, yeah. Spoons goes for the clear. Genzo tries to take it off the backboard, but Clarky's there to disrupt the follow-up from Peachy Boy. Minty goes for a bounce off again. Peachy Boy doesn't quite get it. Clarky's dribbling it up the field.
He just missed it.
Ooh.
Oh my. He just needed to wrap around that ball a bit more, but he just didn't have a time and boost. That's so unlucky for Clarky there. Spoons looking to maybe drop it down, but he can't quite make contact with the ball.
Clarky knocks it off the side, goes for the rebounds, but Genzo is there to take the possession from him and knock it forward into the redirect half. Rain wins out the 50-50 there. The shot comes in, and Peachy Boy finds it off the crossbar.
Yeah, great goal there from Valkyrie Knights. You can see Genzo searching for that demo, getting it past. He realizes he can't get the ball past Rain, so he forced him to a position, and then Demo's our last man. You know, which creates, you know, only one player in net, and it's just a great finish from Peachy Boy.
Very nicely done. 1-1 now. 3 minutes, 35 seconds on the clock. Ball's already in Valkyrie Knights half. We'll see if Redirect can do anything with that.
He just misses out, but he does get one touch. Straight to Rain again.
Oh,
and
no.
Get the redirect. It's straight in, and Rain just snipes another one. Spooge just fakes it under. It's simple as, after Minty's misplay, it catches them, Minty and Peachy out of position, and they can't get back to it. It's simple as, you know, again, from Redirect, forcing the opponents to just make silly mistakes, and it's working so well for them. It's really great to see that they have these multiple playstyles that they can use, and it's going so well.
Not another. I was gonna say, if that wins in, I'm getting up, I'm gone.
It's job done.
Job done.
Seals the deal.
Very much so. Off the backboard now for Rain. Peachy Boy goes to the side. Clarky there to intercept. Takes it up, but doesn't have the boost to work with, so it falls to Spoods, but it gets knocked away by Minty, who takes the 50-50. Genzo takes it down the field now. Rain goes for the clearance, and is able to find that large boost pad to keep momentum up.
Yep. Just catching him out of position again.
Spoods again!
Spoods! How many times have we said it? It's, you know, it's Rain's the defensive man. Spoods is that sniper. He just snipes it in every single time. I don't think there's anyone else in this league you would want more in front of net than Spoods right now with this man. He's on form so much that tonight, you know, credit to him. Well done, Spoods.
2-goal lead over Valkyrie Knights now. It's looking very good for Redirect tonight, as they look to take home their second victory.
Clarky has surely sealed this for Redirect now, with both games being on one night. Looks like they've just won them both. Hopefully I've not cast a curse this, but that is just exceptional from Redirect. Just great play all around, and it's working guys, so well.
I'd like to finish my sentence before you score another, please, if that's okay. Is that allowed?
It's the whole team at this point.
It is the whole team.
Saying, no, they're all just saying, no, we're just going to keep scoring. You know what? Let's go for the Brazil now. Let's get 7. That's what they're saying now.
I reckon that's what they're trying to do. They're really keeping up this aggression as much as they like. They could hang back and play defensively now, but they're hungry. They're wanting more.
They're a beast at the bit. They can't be stopped, you know. Put them up against, you know, NRG at this point. You know, no one's going to do anything. Boots will keep scoring. Rain will keep, you know, just defending with, like his life depends on it, and they'll win everything.
RLCS when?
Exactly. Get Redirects in RLCS right now.
Yeah.
Totally.
No hubris here, no bias here.
And
it's another one for Rain.
Yeah, he's just showing off now. He can, you know he can defend Rain. You didn't need to attack for us as well. We know he can defend. You're 4-1 up, for God's sake. Stop putting them in now.
No bias on this stream, absolutely not. Just ignore all of the, just ignore the UI and the channel name and the chat and, you know.
This is just
no bias.
Pure destroy. It's just, they've just, you know, it's pure deterioration of Valkyrie Knights at this point. You've got to feel sorry for them. You know, it's not even like they played badly. It's just that Redirect have been outstanding tonight, and to do this in literally the first 2 games of the season, separated by what, an hour. This is huge for Redirect, and it'll give them such a massive confidence boost. And I would not be surprised to see them now finish, you know, really high up that table come the end of the season.
Spoods goes for the defense, but Rain is there with the clearance, takes it up in the air. Doesn't quite have the boost to work with, though. Spoods centers it. Is Clarky going to be able to get there in time? No. Genzo drops it down, wins the 50 into Rhine. Genzo now dribbling it up the side, going for the backboard play. Takes it up there. Tries to fake out Spoods, but it doesn't quite work out in the favor.
Almost from Mitney there, trying to get that pinch in, but it's just off. And now he backflips. A little bit of a misplay there. It's in that corner. And now Genzo plays it to Mitney. Can he get the double? No, he can't. He doesn't have the boost for that. Stuck on 0 boost, as you can see there in that right corner. Now Spoods, can he get a shot on? He can, but Peachy Boy's there to meet it.
30 seconds to go now, and I think any hope Valkyrie Knights had of clawing it back has just
That was gone about 2 minutes ago, mate. That was gone about 2 minutes ago, I can't lie. That was gone when the first goal went in.
To be fair, you never know, but in this case, you definitely do know with Spoods.
Right, lads, 13 seconds. 13 seconds to get one more. That's what they're thinking now. They're in the comments saying, right, one more. How are we going to work this kickoff? We're going to fake it? We're going to do Spanish? They want that 7-1. They want that Brazil. I can tell you that right now.
They are just they're ravenous for this Brazil. 10 seconds to go now. Will they find another? It'd be legendary if they did.
It's in the midfield.
Clarky drops it down.
Oh, that's going to
seal it again. Ooh.
There we go. You know what? How can we complain? How can we complain?
We can't.
You know,
we just can't.
Got Mugs in the chat. You know, he's giving them hype. He's hyping him up. I'm saying that's a big part of us winning that one. We've got Muggy in the chat. You know, and what can you say? That was just. The first series was good, but that was just different level, wasn't it, from Redirect?
Yeah, I mean, I almost think it might have been like maybe a mental deterioration on the side of Valkyrie Knights. Maybe their mentals just weren't quite there in that last section. Yeah. Because to be so competitive for like the first 3 games and then for it to completely drop off by the 4th, I mean, something had to have happened, like mentally, I'd say.
Yeah, well, when you're losing and when the games are going like that as well, the way Redirect were playing, they're just unrelenting. Going into that last game, surely it's hard, you know, to keep those positive vibes going, as I said, and you know, just keep playing. You know, it's hard. It's hard. I've been there myself, so you know, you have got to feel sorry for in some ways for Valkyrie Knights. But it's just great play from Redirect, isn't it? And that puts them, you know, already 2-0 in the ERS, probably at the top of the table already. And that's a massive cushion already for him. You know, it's just great to get it off to a good start like that.
Yeah, Redirect have done very well for themselves today. And that's going to be it from us as well. Those are the only 2 games we're casting, but honestly, I couldn't have asked for better, to be completely honest.
I think we need to lie down and start one, don't we?
I mean, it is 9:30 in the UK. We got to go to sleep at some point. And it's time for the rest of you Europeans to go to sleep. Have a lovely, lovely evening, and we shall see you around. Have a good one.